Poco are known for their flagship killing devices. ये फ़ोन एंट्री लेवल प्राइस पर लॉन्च हुआ है। Poco M3 has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 662 chipset. इस फ़ोन में 6.53 inches IPS LCD screen है with Gorilla Glass 3. Still brings some competitive mid-range features like awesome battery life and stereo speakers. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back with another review with Tech at Tribune. ये फ़ोन एंट्री लेवल प्राइस पर लॉन्च हुआ है, which is ₹26,500. Let's see what it's all about in our full review. ये फ़ोन 3 exciting colors में available है: Power Black, Poco Yellow and Cool Blue. इसकी बैक completely plastic की है, but it manages to look unique with the glass accent and Poco logo. इसका बैक पैनल रफ मैट है which is almost leathery texture, जिसकी वजह से इस फ़ोन की ग्रिप काफ़ी फर्म है. The frame is made of plastic as well and it's rather sharp and angular which adds even more grip. Poco M3 का weight light नहीं है, it's almost 200 grams. Because of its huge battery pack, it feels great in the hands. इस फ़ोन में 6.53 inches IPS LCD screen है along with a Gorilla Glass 3 with a 1080p resolution and a droplet-shaped notch at the top of the selfie camera. This display is pretty nice. 1080p is great to have at this price point. इस स्क्रीन पर content looks very sharp. What surprised us about the Poco M3 is that it not only has a 3.5mm jack for headphones but also a pair of dedicated stereo speakers. एक ऐसी चीज़ है जो usually premium devices में दिखती है. They're mounted on the top and bottom of both of the frames. Sounds pretty well balanced overall. Their performance is some of the best we have heard recently. एक और striking feature Poco M3 का is that its battery life. Thanks to its huge 6000 mAh power pack, you would be hard pressed to find a phone with this battery endurance. Poco M3 was able to score an incredible rating of 154 hours in the battery life tests. पर इसकी चार्जिंग स्पीड की अगर बात करें तो वो ज़्यादा इम्प्रेसिव नहीं है, जबकि Poco M3 बंडल्ड एडेप्टर के साथ 18 वॉट चार्जिंग को भी सपोर्ट करता है. Poco M3 को अनलॉक करने के लिए इस फ़ोन के साइड पर फिंगरप्रिंट रीडर भी है. अगर हम स्टोरेज की बात करें तो यू कैन ऑप्ट फॉर 64 और 128 gigs ऑन बोर्ड, जो कि एक्सपेंडेबल है थ्रू माइक्रो SD कार्ड. The Poco M3 interface is MIUI 12 over Android 10, which is the same as what you will find running on a recent Xiaomi devices too. You can opt to split the notification shade into 2 separate panels, the notification panel and the control panel, similar to what you'd see on iOS. इसमें by default एक app drawer enabled है, जहां आप सारे apps store कर सकते हैं, जिसको आप चाहें तो different categories में organize भी कर सकते हैं. Poco M3 has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 662 chipset. It does an okay job for this class, but performance is one area in which the budget nature of Poco M3 shines through. You may encounter a stutter from time to time when swiping the home screen or switching between apps, and you might encounter some issues when running heavier apps or games, unless you turn down graphics settings or even turn down the game's resolution to 720p. Once you have done that, you might be able to make a decent go of it. बात करते हैं अब Poco M3 के कैमरास की. Their triple camera setup on the back जो कि काफ़ी basic setup है. There is a 48 megapixel quad rear camera, a 2 megapixel macro camera and a depth sensor. Photos from the main camera came out of 12 megapixel. Daytime या अच्छी lighting में इस price point के हिसाब से main camera से काफ़ी अच्छी quality की pictures आ जाते हैं. There's more than enough detail, balanced sharpness, good contrast and lively colors. The depth sensor is here to help out in portrait mode, provides a very natural looking good quality picture with a defocused background as well. Macro cam से लिए गए close-up shots are okay. If there is enough light, you can get enough detail for 2 megapixel and low noise, but contrast isn't great. The trouble is क्योंकि focus fixed है, so usually it takes multiple tries to get a macro shot to come out sharp in low light. Photos from the main camera are mediocre in quality. There's enough detail, but the pictures are dark and quite noisy with washed out colors. The overall result isn't bad. Though for selfies, Poco M3 has an 8 megapixel front-facing camera. These photos have okay contrast and colors and a mediocre amount of detail. There's a visible noise and average dynamic range, and we ran into occasional issues with the exposure to videos can be recorded in up to only 1080p resolution at 30 fps. This footage has OK contrast and colors, average details, and narrow dynamic range. There is no support for electronic stabilization here. This phone punches above its entry-level weight class, offering a large Full HD screen, incredible battery life, great sounding stereo speaker, a feature-packed interface, and a surprisingly good main camera. एक बात और दो, ये प्लास्टिक है, फिर भी मुझे इसका टेक्सचर बैक डिज़ाइन काफ़ी पसंद आया. Of course, there are compromises to be made, most noticeably in the performance, which can run into hiccups here and there. Plus, the camera setup isn't very versatile, but still the overall experience is a lot more than you would expect for this price. And if you're shopping for an entry-level phone or even just want to save some money on the mid-ranger, the Poco M3 deserve a recommendation. Thanks for watching guys, and see you on the next one.